Are you a makeup girly or are you a sporty girly? I've always leaned more towards the athletic. And because I've leaned more towards swimming and running and sweating, I've never really been very big into makeup. And, as a dog walker, I don't really see people a lot. I see dogs. But there's something that I've noticed and it's always kind of held true. Like when I used to work out at a place, I worked at an auto dealership, and I noticed that when I would take the time and put a little bit of makeup on, I would get better feedback from people. And I never really thought that was fair. I thought I have good skin, I've got thick lashes, I don't really need makeup. But as I've gotten older, and especially this year after radiation, when my eyelashes fell out and my hair fell out and my eyebrows fell out, I looked pretty rough. And having brain surgery and recovering and getting older, I don't have the same rosy cheeks and clear skin and dark contrast from the eyebrows and the eyelashes. And so I started wearing more makeup probably about a month ago. And the very first day that I started with a full face of very natural looking makeup, because I'm not an all out glam kind of girl, I noticed that several of my neighbors stopped me and they said, "You're looking so healthy, you're looking so good. I'm so glad that you're recovering well." And they weren't even telling me, that I look better with they didn't even realize I had makeup on. And because normally when I wear makeup, I put on a little bit of eyebrows because my eyebrows have faded and a lot of the hairs have fallen out, and so they're very sparse now. And so when I put the eyebrow stuff on, it just looks like normal, healthy eyebrows. And I don't wear false lashes. I put a little mascara on. I don't wear a lot of eyeshadow, maybe a little contour. And like my foundation isn't a full coverage. It's usually a tinted balm or a tinted sunscreen, something along those lines. But it's just enough to make me look a little smoother, a little rosier, a little glowier. And I would get 3 or 4 different people stopping me, telling me they were so happy that I was getting my health back. And so I have started a challenge for myself. I tried to get one of my girlfriends in on it with me, but I really think I need to do this one alone. And my challenge for myself is to wear makeup every day and a little bit of perfume. And it has nothing to do with looking more attractive for anybody else but me. If I felt better without it, I wouldn't bother, but I feel better with it. And so I do have a full face of makeup on the last few videos, and I feel prettier. I feel healthier. I feel more put together. And, my hair is still really short. It's much shorter than I would prefer, but it's as long as I can have it right now. It's growing back. I got my first haircut this week, and I have noticed that I just look a little healthier. And I like that. And I've been spending more time on my skincare, so my skin actually looks better than it's looked in a really long time. And I would like to challenge you. Are you looking as good as you can? Not for anybody else, but for yourself. I've been taking a little bit more time putting my outfits together, and just because I enjoy it and it makes me feel good. And when I feel more put together, I've noticed that I am getting positive feedback from the people around me. I'm treated better. And have you noticed that? Do you notice that when you look put together and your clothes are nice and you've got an earring on maybe and a little bit of lipstick and your hair is styled? Now, I can't really do much with my hair. It's very, very short right now. But I did get a trim this week, and it's even because it was longer on one side than the other because it was growing back unevenly. But are you doing everything that you can to look as good as you can so that you feel as good as you can? My challenge for myself is to every day to whether I'm leaving the house or not, to look good, to feel good, to smell good, and just to do it for nobody else. I'm not trying to get a date, not trying to get a job. My customers don't care. I don't see them half the time. But I'm doing it for me. And I have noticed positive improvements. I feel better every day that I do this. And I've done it every day for about 3 weeks now. and I'm quicker to make videos. Um, I used to hesitate on making videos sometimes because I would think, "Oh, I've got to put a full face of makeup on. I don't really look presentable." But if I don't look presentable to film, maybe I need to rethink, why am I not taking the time to make myself look presentable for me? And that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I'm sitting in my car right now because I'm having an open house at my condo. We're still trying to sell it. We need to get a new buyer. The original contract fell through because his funding fell through. And I had to take the dog somewhere. So we went to lunch and then we went to the dog park. And now we're sitting in the car kind of waiting it out. But I feel like I look better. What do you think?